I mean, Nyx is pretty good, but then it's just like a dead hero. It's good against Ember, Caudle.
5 seconds
Not really
remaining.
that good against Rubik.
Dire team pick.
Oh. They're trying to replicate the what happened to them. Because they were the one who's playing Ember safe lane against an Abaddon.
Oh, yeah.
They're like, we got the answer to this. This is what happened last time,
It's
guys.
all coming back to me.
Yeah, so it could be a high chance it's a pause for Lesh. And they have last pick, so they can see whether they want to put it
10
mid or
seconds remaining.
keep it as position 4.
But the other thing, though, is that this is
5
probably going to be an
seconds
Ember
remaining.
mid, right? Like, that seems likely to me.
Yeah, I don't think they'd make the same mistake.
Yeah.
They could pick a super hard mid for Jinesbrus that just, like, counters out Ember. What is that? Like, it used to be Huskar. Is Monkey King a good answer?
It goes both ways. From what I remember Nana saying, he's like he doesn't really think Monkey's that good against Ember just because if it gets too hard, he just jungle. Like
Okay.
he just levels up Flame Guard and just goes jungle.
Is there anything else that, like,
Radiant
super
team
hard
battle.
messes with
Faceless
Ember?
void.
Void.
I got the Void.
So it's an Ember mid. They need some damage though. Like Ember Void, Ember can't really do damage in the chrono.
Yeah.
What do you think, Neil? What do you like as far as sort of
Skywrath.
something that a team needs?
It has to be an off
It
lane
has
though.
to be an offlane. I hope that the Coddle maxes Illuminate.
10
Yeah.
seconds remaining.
An offlane that you can put damage into a chrono. Let's look at my
5
handy dandy
seconds
cheat sheet.
remaining.
Hey, we're
Uh,
there. Look at that. There ain't a lot.
Dude, where's the Enigma been at? That's what I'm
I don't
saying.
know. Like we haven't seen one Enigma game.
yeah.
And it hasn't been banned.
When was the last time we saw Doom? That's a super dead hero.
Yeah, it got nerfed really hard. Ice Frog didn't want to see that here anymore.
I want to see him get a rework. You know what I would like to see for Doom? New Aghanim Scepter. Target is doomed until they die. What do you think about that?
That's horrible.
That sounds awesome for an Ag Scepter.
That's like Necro's Reaper, like not able to buy back. Like just wins you the game.
No, but it's like this target is doomed until they're dead. Like if you're gonna spend 4,200 gold on an item, make it good. I love that idea.
You should not do balance changes.
Well, that's something we can agree on for sure.
I don't know. There's not much offlanes that really provide you much damage.
10 seconds
Besides like
remaining.
Zeus,
Timbersaw? Maybe?
Timber's banned.
Oh, yes.
They banned it
5
themselves.
Oh my
seconds
God.
remaining.
Yeah, it's funky. Maybe you could do some type of like weird. What about Pango?
Yeah, but it's good. But they still have that Furion. But against Gyro, Furion's not that good.
Are there any other like other weird heroes? You could go back to like the old school like Quap offlane maybe.
Yeah, that could work.
Puck offlane. Whatever happened
Dire
to that?
team pick.
They ban out the Huskar.
Afraid of
Makes
some
sense.
cheese. Maybe they don't even want to have some damage here. They'll probably just pick like. They can't pick Bristleback. There's SD. I don't know. This guy usually likes his like strength heroes. FBZ. He's like a
10 seconds remaining.
Earthshaker, Centaur, Tide.
Underlord could be cool.
5 seconds
If
remaining.
there was a
Hero.
strength hero on Jinesbrus, then I would have said Underlord, but none of these heroes are tanky enough to make Firestorm really useful.
Maybe Night Stalker's ban, right? Yeah.
Radiant
Slardar.
team pick.
That's always the fun part. Unless there's like a very clear hero that's like everybody wants to pick, we just start naming heroes until
Yeah.
something happens.
Which I don't think Earthshaker is great.
It's
'cause
just stable. Plus, like I think every game they've won, he's been on an Earthshaker.
To be
Okay.
honest, I think they got enough damage regardless. Like, because these heroes are not super tanky on Jinesbrus'
10
team, right?
seconds remaining.
I guess that they've got, if ABBA gets really farmed, like the Ags
5
on
seconds
ABBA against
remaining.
Void is kind of cool.
You have to worry about that. You have to worry about Shadow Demon being able to save whoever's inside of a chrono.
Excellent.
Choose your hero.
Passport. Yeah, they're all in on push. I think late game. I mean, DP's pretty strong.
Well, you had mentioned before that you felt like the team kind of didn't have a way to play. Like they weren't really hitting their timings correctly and like making it work. Do you like this answer of like, all right, The timing now is every DP ulti would just go together.
That's the point. They have to go together. 'Cause,
Right.
like, they've been
They
always doing
don't.
like two. Like everything they try to do is just 2-man always, and I feel like it's not gonna work.
Yeah.
Especially if like you're against a team that has like been playing together for some time.
Right. Well, I guess it all sounds like we're in agreement that we like Jinesbrus' draft more.
It's fast, like they have to abuse the fact that, like when Earthshaker still has no dagger or Aghanims, Void still has no, or his Chronos down or has no items. They should push the tempo.
Neil?
Yeah, I just think Boom ID has been playing better than Jinesbrus, and
Okay.
even though I think that they have an inferior draft, it's still a comfort draft on Boom ID. Like you said, FBZ has been crushing it on Earthshaker, and Makoto's been very consistent. Every single Boom ID game I've seen, Makoto's been doing a very good job.
Isn't Makoto Ember like one of the most common heroes for him?
It's one of his most played heroes for sure.
Oh, okay.
I was trying to remember what that was. I feel like I've seen that name in combination. I'm gonna do some Dota buff research real quick. Don't worry, guys, we're on it. Well, game number 2, ladies and gents. Jinesbrus facing off against Boom ID. For Boom ID, feeling quite good after that last one. Jinesbrus, they absolutely have to win this if they want any chance of continuing on in this qualifier. So we'll see it in just a few as we hop into game number 2. Do you know what she's saying in this?
Who can say where the road goes, where the day goes, only time?
Oh,
That was easy.
God, it's so good.
Such a good choice.
Her voice is so nice.
No auto-tune.
Dude,
No filter.
can you imagine that auto-tune?
Can you imagine a trap remix? Can we
probably
look up,
is.
Can we look up Enya Only Time trap
Probably
remix?
is.
Hold on, I'm looking it up right now.
Oh, God, that's great. That's actually terrible, but it's so good. I
Oh,
want
man,
to
there
sing
are
that.
tons of trap remixes on this.
Are they really?
Yeah.
Oh, no. Damn.
Hold on, let me get off the. I don't know if they can get audio from my computer.
I'm not sure.
30 seconds.
That's a good question. I'm not sure if production has the capability because we're just
Do we
asking
have
for
the
outlandish.
technology?
We're asking for outlandish shit here.
Oh yeah, we got it.
So weird.
I need her to start singing though.
Yeah, we do.
Not bad.
It's like
not
pitched
bad.
up. Yeah, it's a pretty gentle trap remix.
Wait, like zoom forward a little bit. Zoom forward a little bit. It's actually great.
This one's tame. Let me see if there's this one's called the Pyramid Scheme Trap Remix.
Oh, in your dream.
He's down. He was listening to the trap music.
This is the problem that he had.
Wait, can we not have game audio and trap remixes at the same time? Now this is what I'm talking about.
Oh yeah. Oh, that's actually sick too.
Yeah, this is good too, man. You just
Oh.
can't ruin this song. It's too
Alright.
good.
We gotta go to the club and request the Enya Trap remix. Please, sir. You don't understand how good this is. Have you ever done that? You go to a club and you request a song and they just look at you. Like, excuse me? What the hell are you talking about?
Let me play my playlist.
That's right. They don't like it. All right.
Wait, now this is just normal. Wait.
Yeah. All right. It's a problem.
Word pause. It's fine.
That's good.
It is good.
As long as they don't do like the awful beat drop.
They probably will.
Oh no! All right, it became really bad.
Yeah, it doesn't. There's a dubstep remix. You wanna
No,
hear the dubstep
please
remix?
God, no.
That's not the way to play. Oh.
This is like a Nightcore remix. Can we get some camera choreography as well? Lyrical?
Oh yeah. Hold on.
Oh, he's already
Oh,
got the
he's
disco
got
ball out.
I almost feel bad. I can't see him in mine. 'Cause I guess I have a different tree. Look at mine. Look at my screen.
Whoa.
My
that-
trees cover him up.
This isn't dubstep at all.
No.
When's the dubstep coming in?
It's coming.
Let me see what the comments say. The top comment says, Lamau, people saying it's just sped up and there's no dubstep when they didn't even listen to the whole thing. So clearly, the dubstep is gonna get in here. Should I skip ahead, or were you gonna?
No, that's the top comment is by the person that made the
No,
video.
it wasn't. It was by some random person.
Okay. I think we're getting baited.
All right, let's set this. Oh,
Ah.
I almost feel bad.
Void's face is perfect for this.
it is. He's so angry.
I mean, I would be angry if I had that head. Like,
It's
A
true.
giant hole in your head.
It just looks like I caved in a little bit there.
Yeah. Someone
isn't this like
scooped it out.
This is a super expensive head.
I think it is.
We should probably turn that off before we get content ID'd or something.
Content to your ID.
That's true. Hey, we're back.
Perfect.
Oh, no, we're not.
No, we're not. In fact, we have more disconnects than ever before.
Oh, he's
Milan
got
said
an
bored? Is that what he said?
What other trap? Do you think there's a I Believe I Can Fly trap remix?
Dude, you gotta be careful with that one.
Yeah, that's true. Actually, how about Benny Hill trap remix?
Why are we listening? What even is? Can you tell me what a trap remix
Trap
is?
remix is just like really heavy bass,
Okay.
and it just turns it into like a club banger kind of thing.
Okay. I could dig it.
Like I'm sure there's some sick Giles themed trap remixes.
That sounds good.
Okay.
That sounds like something
America.
very what isn't there somebody off to the side of that in Street Fighter that's like USA? Maybe?
Yeah.
Oh, this is good. This is going to be good. Who's the most USA hero in this right now? Gyro? Is it
Gyrocopter.
Gyro?
I would think so.
I was thinking it was Coddle maybe.
Coddle.
Oh, look at him. He's doing
Do you think with our healthcare, someone as old as Coddle would exist in America?
That's a good point. What is this?
Gyrocopter is a war vet with clear PTSD. He's the most American.
This was his aircraft carrier.
Yeah.
He's just trying to look for oil.
I guess Guile was in the army too. Yeah, he's an Air
Yeah,
Force guy.
exactly.
Are people getting motion sick yet? Don't look away.
Gyrocopter's been upside down this entire time during this pause.
I wish
Poor
that I
guy.
could like follow him and make it upside down too.
Yeah. I didn't consider how lucky we were that there's only been. This is the first pause of the entire SEA region.
It's true.
That's rare.
It's a long one though.
Yeah, it is a long one.
Oh my god. Look at this ABBA set. This guy is freaking terrified. Actually, you know what that looks like? Doesn't that kind of look like the ha-ha smile? You know what I'm talking about?
The ha-ha smile?
The emote on Twitch.
Oh.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, it kind of does, actually.
I don't know what it looks like.
Here, you have your phone? You can show him on that.
that one.
Oh yeah.
It looks almost the same. That's kind of weird. I don't know how I feel about that. Oh, it also looks like a ring wraith.
I think that's the intention.
Lord
Really?
of the Rings, right?
Yeah.
That's what the crown thing looks like also. It looks like a...
Let's see. What does it say? What's the face? Crown of the
It's the
brine
shoulder.
bred cavalier.
I think it's the shoulder piece. Or no, maybe not. I don't know.
The shoulder is pauldrons of the
Oh,
brine
okay.
bred cavalier. So brine bread. Brine is like salty water that you use for curing meats.
Mm-hmm.
So are they saying that he's a pirate? Is that what's going on?
I guess.
I'm not really sure.
His mount looks pretty dope though. I've never seen this mount before.
Netherrax, Nightmare of the Mist. Netherrax. What else can we find on this? They're disconnecting again.
Whoa.
This is dark times we're in right now.
Uh-oh.
Oh, no.
Can we get some more Enya again? Back just on the thing again?
Sure.
So good.
You can say how long this pause lasts. Only time.
Leshrac looks very serene while this is happening too. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
He's oh so happy.
To a future of grief.
I tip. He comes back. Look.
Yeah, at least they're
Wow.
in good spirits.
Dude, Milan, tip him a few more times. Let's go, dude.
Tip all your teammates.
So I was
You
looking to,
guys need to tip the others to come back.
I was looking to see if anybody was upset about like all the in and outs on the zooms, and then the first thing that I find on the stream, which is 5 minutes delayed, is
I'm gonna puke.
I'm gonna puke. So I'm gonna stop doing the excessive in and out on the stream.
You tell me we can't eat in and out on the stream anymore?
What do you
The
mean?
in and out was pretty good though.
It was good.
Yeah. Dude, I'm all about it. Oh, Dreamo sells Starbucks. What was it? Was he tagged up as that yesterday?
Yeah, that's why I said Starbucks.
Why is he tagged up as that?
I guess he loves Starbucks.
Okay.
Gripping.
Or maybe he's hoping he's gonna get sponsored by Starbucks.
Ah,
Yeah.
okay. I could dig
Maybe.
it. I was kind of I was wondering if you had some like inside information there, but
Yeah.
no, it's just
Oh.
hi guys. Hello. Let me see if I can zoom it out and put your face on it.
No, I think they aimed it pretty well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well done. All right, I'm fucking with it now. Sorry guys. Welcome to Talent Life.
Yeah. Right.
That's what he's been thinking about. He's just been thinking about for abandon the game.
Thanks for waiting.
That won't be a bit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey. So what was happening? Oh, we were only 20
first
seconds.
blood.
Yeah, the
First
game
blood
literally
happened.
just started.
In Your Dream died.
Yeah, bot tier 1. All right.
2 for 2.
Let's
bounty
get back
wins.
into it.
I wonder if Forever Milan can like replicate how much. Oh well, Pescu already has blast. They can't. I don't think they can replicate what Fnatic did to them.
Now, who levels Illuminate level 1? Who does that anymore?
Blinding light. See if you blinding light him and go into the tower, gets hit.
Actually, yeah. How many runes did they get?
That's 2 for 2.
Oh, okay. Coddle blocks this offlane pull camp.
Yeah. Still play there. Oh, dude, Milan. He's going in.
This would have never happened with blinding light.
Can't argue with that.
It's not good though.
What part of it?
I think they're pushing it too much.
Yeah, he keeps illuminating the wave. Which, if you're gonna do that, then definitely take blinding light. But
I mean, the fact that they're getting this zoned out right now, Forever level 2, like, he can't really come to lane that easily on Dreamo Cell.
yeah, Dreamcell's 2-0 versus the 7-3 of Abaddon.
This is why you take Blinding Light,
I
folks.
guess so.
Oh, I think
Dude, is he
Carlos
dead?
is dead.
Might be dead.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
He's got an Orb of Venom. Yeah, that's a dead man walking.
That's so slow. And he's gonna body block the camp.
Oh, big plays.
Dude, that's
Efficiency.
His stuff.
And in all that time, Dreamcell only got one more last hit. Now Forever's back.
Oh, Mikado's so happy.
Regen. He's gonna get cut off by his Zephyr.
Sleight of fist.
Sleight of fist. Oh.
Almost.
DP's projectile is so slow.
Yeah.
Oh, now he can't break the slow.
Mikado's dead again.
That's true.
At top.
Oh. That was cute, but
Yeah, that slow is crazy. And it gives him movement speed, right?
yeah, and attack speed.
So I've been thinking about this, and I played a game the other day where I did position 5 ABBA, and I just took Curse first. and I was like able to zone everybody back.
If they're melee, yeah, that's pretty good.
I was wondering like if we might see it at some point, but I guess even just in the 3 roll, it's like really solid. That spell is, I don't know. I think that's a good hero right now.
Oh, void swapping. I've had enough of this lane. Then he TP'd, so that Abaddon can just follow him.
Yeah, FBZ is leading the lane.
Is it any better doing it here? Like doing this lane here?
It's actually worse for the void because he can like, if they hold the creep right in front of the tower, then the void's further away from his tower. If the Radiant hold the creep in front of their tower.
Though I guess Rubik may be able to do a slightly better job zoning than the Coddle.
Yeah.
FBZ is also waiting here to try and get a fissure block just in case Rev tries to TP, I guess. Well, or get last hits with it.
Yeah, I don't get why he didn't chase the void. I guess they're happy. I mean, he can win against the Earthshaker too, but I think the void's quite affordable against Gyro.
Yeah,
because he can just time walk into the rocket and then he doesn't get stunned.
Right.
Oh, gotta be careful here. Stick 6 charges and no flame guard right now. Did he not want to go for it? Okay. Never mind. Makoto's still gonna have to walk back home, so in a way that's almost worse.
It's about even. Because he won't be able to get the bounty rune. I mean that power rune.
Oh man, this observer is just barely out of sentry range.
Yeah.
Oh, I hit him in the head.
That's right there. So far, so good for Jinesbrus. A much better start than what happened last game, where they just got completely destroyed in the laning stage.
Bounty runes. And your dream decided not to go for it.
They really want to get this kill into Ben-Hur. If they don't get it and they lose the bounty runes because of it.
Rip.
4 bounty runes.
Dang.
Just when I said nothing's going away of Jinesbrus.
Is Kescute gonna know? Is he gonna be like, the Leshrek's still here. I could probably get his bounty rune.
I think he's more worried about
FBC dying.
and just pushing out the creep wave because it's the wagon wave.
Yeah.
No.
You don't want it too many creeps.
Edict level 2.
Oh, this is bad for forever. Not my.
Not really able to test it. There's still that wave that's coming in. And Kescute
Jeez.
Tower is under
also goes down. FBZ is keeping it off the tower a little bit now, but
They weren't able to use the wagon. That wasn't good. What happened?
bottom lane, your dream. Taking a lot of damage here. Pops the stick charge, tries to walk away. Ben-Hur not going to be able to run him down. Instead turns on a Dreamo Cell. And also going to chase. Has Rocket Barrage available again. Forcing him back. Nothing else left in the tank.
So no teams were able to use their wagons.
Haste Rune bottom. If somebody wants to go in and pick that up, and your dream could make a move, possibly.
Probably gonna go and try gank middle or give it to Mikoto. Yeah. Hasted Ember early in the game is pretty strong.
What's your Rubik's skill build?
I like 1-2-4, 1-2-1.
Yeah, I'm surprised you went for 2 telekinesis.
I think just the value point into arcane fervency is really good.
Yeah.
Radiant structures
on.
are fortified.
But I mean, like I've seen like a lot of Rubik players change up. Like I know Yapsource likes.
Oh.
A
Rep round. FBZ still okay. Chant Totem onto Forev. Silence now, in some trouble, but the Fable comes in. They manage to take down FBZ.
Is under attack.
Return it down for a second round, and Milan is going to need some fancy footwork, but not nearly good enough to get out of that one.
That was pretty close to like turn around. If they got the Earthshaker kill, Forev would have turned level 6 and probably survived.
Yeah. He put the Aphotic Shield on the Leshrek instead of himself, and then the Leshrek just
Radiant's
hit it.
middle tower
Didn't
is
take
under
any
attack.
damage.
But I feel like they don't need to be this aggressive. They can just take the tower. It was so low already.
Yeah, I'm worried that Sinistry may use Exorcism for this.
He's been spotted. Ember running top with haste.
Bro, this is dangerous.
Yeah, but then he'll go down.
He's sitting on his level 6 though, so...
4 heroes here though.
It's the eliminate. But yeah,
Oh,
that's
nice
the-
fissure.
He has no way to heal up. He has no miss.
Adios.
That's his game.
Just like that, that's his game.
I mean, like that's like you had such an advantage in the early game and you died 2 times in a row.
Yeah. Oh, that's true. That's his second death.
Yeah, true. TP on cooldown when he's gonna respawn. Oh, that's not for that long, but still, it's kind of annoying.
Dreamacell bot lane. Bro,
Dire's
no.
middle tower
Not gonna
is
use
under
it.
attack.
I guess it was a rocket into Milan's stun.
Yeah.
He had rocketed earlier and then he just kind of got the split earth.
That was good.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
Well, at the 9-minute mark, things looking kind of interesting. Radiant's still pretty good across the board, but definitely could have been doing better. And I guess the other deciding factor is that it's Rubik who's been able to have a pretty good start in your dream up there. A little ways, at least.
Dreamacell wants to do something with his chrono. He knows that actually borrow time's back up again, so not sure if he'll be able to do anything. May just save it
Dire's
for the
bottom
10-minute
tower is
bounty
under
runes.
attack.
Yeah, I think that's better. You know it's warded here.
Just leaving bottom tower alive, or to die, rather.
Dire's structures are fortified.
It's really interesting. It's like you got 2 other moves down here bottom, and they do spot out Demonstrate.
Whoa. Oh, he has 0 points of chance.
Yeah, I think this is like the normal
Dire's
build.
bottom tower is under attack.
Up until level 8?
Maybe you get 1 point. But I think he was just planning on just farming.
Yeah, okay. Shout out to Kezcute. 0 points in blinding light.
This guy knows what's up. They still lost the lane though, but
And
Radiant's
4
middle
radiant
tower
bounty
is under
runes.
attack.
And no chrono used.
that's 2 in a row. Love.
That's one part they've been really good on, is like playing for those objectives. I don't know, it does feel very strange for Jinesbrus, because like they're winning right now super hard, but it doesn't really feel like they're taking advantage of like taking down those towers early. You know what I mean? And I don't know, I'd be worried about.
Like I think if they didn't make that mistake at top, this top tower should have gone down like 2 minutes ago.
Yeah. And then they should have gotten their 2 bounty runes on this side of the map then.
If this goes late, do you favor Boom or Jinesbrus more?
I mean, Jinesbrus has an SD, so that's a pretty good counter on whoever gets gone on in the chrono, and Abaddon. So I think I give it 50-50.
Dire's top tower
Okay.
has fallen.
Chrono?
That's a lot of damage down to Dreamocell. Other heroes moving on. FBZ is there. Chu also in the area.
Oh,
Makoto
oh,
gets
silenced.
silenced. Gotta be careful. Chrono's gonna connect now
Oh, the
afterwards.
Pulse Nova.
But he walked into the Chrono. Makoto is still gonna be able to find 1 kill there, but the follow-up coming from Chu. FBZ does not have
Silenced again.
anything left in the tank fissure-wise to block that out.
Radiant's middle tower is
Collection
under
of
attack.
errors from Boom.
Yeah. You don't want to be going into the Abaddon's lane like that. Like I feel like an Abaddon this rich, you have to be fighting away from him. Otherwise, this is gonna happen. Kind of like playing against an Omni Knight in the offlane.
I mean, this is all with Gyro just kind of doing what he wants down here.
Yeah, they couldn't really decide if they wanted to take the fight or not.
And then Ember's just like walking into the Chrono.
Yeah. And then like 30 seconds later, Death Prophet's like, alright, I guess I'll show up. You guys are gonna take this long.
So 5,000 gold lead now, and Forev to kind of keep the pressure on here on the mid lane. Along with Milan. Maybe all they needed was some tower push.
Gee. Definitely winning this early game though.
Uh-oh. Dodo. Careful, my dude.
Hey,
Only 1 point in silence.
he's fine. Rubik's got that body shield.
Okay.
They just have to. Boom just has to keep splitting. Wait for some items to come. It's just keep pushing the side lanes as fast as they can, and then Rubik and Coddle can just spam out wherever they want to push.
FBZ's been doing a good job of keeping this farm up now. It's a couple hundred gold away from getting that Blink Dagger.
Yeah, I'm glad he's going
Radiant's
for
middle
Blink
tower
first, because
is under
with Death
attack.
Prophet Silence and a Baton Silence, I don't think you can reliably use your enchant Aghanims to get out of situations.
Makoto, meanwhile, farming up. Yeah, it just seems sort of strange that early on they weren't really able to get that much done with like the Lash DP, but it feels like the past couple of minutes Jinesbrus have definitely been sort of moving together the way they need to. Just need to see that continue.
Yeah, they're a bit slow, but I mean, at least they're doing the right moves.
Yeah.
I think they're going to be waiting for the next Exo, and they're going to want to commit to this mid tower. I'd like to see them like push the advantage more, because they're giving time for this Earthshaker to get dagger.
Right. DP is going to be going straight for that Aghanim Scepter.
Yep.
Which isn't the greatest defensive item, but I don't know if there really is one against like an Earthshaker just jumping on you and chain stunning.
Yeah, but at the same time, I don't think he's that worried, because like I said, they don't really have any combo in the Chrono besides like Illuminate and whatever Rubik spells he has.
Right.
Dire are
Oh man,
scanning.
Arcane Rune, Death Prophet, this is going to be the
Radiant's
most
top
eager
tower is
Exorcism
under
pop.
attack.
He's definitely ready to go. Back behind the tower, they're looking for one. They found in your green, it was going to go down. Now the Exorcism comes out. Managed to get the glyph off there at the last second, so that's nice, but
I don't like this Exorcism. I think he could have saved it for the tier 2.
Yeah.
Dire's middle tower has
Now it's going to be
fallen.
like, gonna wear off as soon as we reach. Don't let him TP.
Dire's middle tower is under
Dodo.
Dire's
If I get the silence there.
structures are fortified.
Silence now. Rev chasing in. There's no follow-up though.
Earthshaker's dagger's on the way.
Gotta be careful.
mana.
Earthshaker thinking about jumping in afterwards. They already have the Chronosphere and all the creeps are nearby. They gotta be so careful with their positioning. Chasing forward, Echo Slam lands, connects onto 2, and isn't gonna be any follow-up afterwards. Ben-Hur very low, dies to the Sleight of Fist, and now the Death Prophet with all the heal coming back in, it is not gonna be enough. Dreamosill finds a kill. They lost the Earthshaker, but they're gonna find a bit more as Chu also is gonna get ran down. Bash 3 times in the triple kill from Makoto. Rev doesn't have any more ulti left.
That's your Chakra Slide of Fist combo.
Good aphotic shield.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that early Exorcism really cost them, because
Yeah, I was-
it timed out like as soon as the fight started.
He's not on the same page as his team. Like that tower is down for sure. I don't know why he committed Exo there.
Tied to the impurities.
And it was like a fresh Arcane Rune too, it wasn't like it was
Radiant's
expiring
bottom
anytime
tower
soon.
is
Yep.
under attack.
Milan might be in
Uh-oh.
trouble.
Fissure. Ooh. Jump
Wrong
to the wrong
read.
side. Well,
Good fight for Boom.
yeah, it's still very heavily into the favor of Jinesbrus, but you can see that experience earned graph. It's starting to tilt back the other way a little bit. I mean, how concerned are you right now from Jinesbrus?
I would
Radiant's
s-
bottom
like if I was in the
tower is
team,
under
I'd say
attack.
like that was just a bad fight. You know, I don't think they should be scared doing this. They just need, again, he needs to use Exo in the proper timing, because they're way stronger than Boom right now.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Radiant's
Makoto
bottom
took that
tower
fight
is under attack.
literally just because of the Coddle. He has no items. He didn't even use a drum charge.
And that was just a blink echo from the
Yeah.
Shaker. He didn't have
Radiant
mana for a
structures
follow-up.
are
And it was a
fortified.
pretty solid Will-O-Wisp. The Rubik telekinesis to the Death Prophet even
Radiant's
deeper
bottom
into the
tower is under
Ignis,
attack.
so she just got slept like 3 times.
Radiant's bottom tower
Oh,
is
I like this. Go straight to Rush.
All right. Get the objectives you can get. Pop Exorcism Court are going to be close to an axe on TP.
They just have to keep sticking together whenever they have ultis and keep forcing.
Radiant's top tower is shot.
They got Roche, they need to settle bottom lane, make sure mid lane's pushed out, and just wait until that
Radiant's bottom tower
Exo's
is
up
under
again.
attack.
Gyro's almost got Ags.
Just get the TP away there. Oh, jungle. his Q goes down. Kodo. They try and take down Milan afterwards. And ooh, stolen Pulse Nova.
That's not good.
Yeah, that's probably the worst spell to steal.
No, I mean like he traded his life for a pause 5. He should know that they're ahead in network, so him dying like that is pretty bad. He gave like 400 gold to a Rubik that was shared with 3 people. It's all about the economy, man.
Rip. I was kind of wondering, I mean, it's actually, isn't it kind of better because you get the spell amp from Arcane Supremacy? Am I crazy?
I mean, for Pulse Nova?
Yeah. Well, no, you get the spell amp from Supremacy on Pulse Nova.
Yeah, but you still need to be in the middle of the fight.
Yeah, I guess
And
that's
this is a
true.
Rubik with Aether Lens who wants to stay as far away from the fight as possible.
Yeah, but now he can farm up everything.
True.
He's just going to farm his life away.
Yeah, I mean he's always happy if he gets a skill that just clears waves.
Oh, no.
Oh no.
First it was the other two, and now it's him.
But yeah, I don't like what Milan did there. Like if he's gonna play that aggressive, he has to make sure that his team's nearby to back him up. Because once you're ahead, you don't want to be feeding free kills.
Yeah. Though at least like the comeback factor isn't as dramatic as it used to be if you're a lower net worth hero, but
Yeah.
still if you're on the winning team,
Yeah.
you still give away quite a bit.
And they have good vision. Like I'd like them to abuse their vision more. It's easy to predict where Boom's gonna be.
Let me see if my my vision game is still works.
What you say?
Well done. So yeah, that one. Let's see, so Radiant see a ton. They've got really cool wards. I like this one. I haven't seen this ward that often. Usually I feel like it's placed like further back here or something. Like around this area.
Oh, they're back. That was quick.
Milan had a quick cry in the shower over his mistake, and now he's back on the land.
But I like this item build. Ados is pretty good against both Void and Ember. They have no way to remove it just yet.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'd like them to start sticking. Exo's gonna be up soon.
Makoto got the Earthshaker nearby in case somebody wants to come and defend this, but they might have bigger fish to fry as Jinesbrus are pushing in mid, taking the tier 2 tower. Easy as can be.
I think they should force high ground too. If Ember's able to like keep split pushing like this, his network's gonna go up. They have no way to catch the Ember too. I mean they do with Atlas. So. But yeah, I feel like they're too strong right now. Like, don't use Exo for this tower.
They're a really good. Oh, they're gonna come in. This is a weird tower to defend.
Oh,
Kodo.
okay, there's no Ember for this fight.
Yeah.
Like, they can go high ground.
He is on the complete other side of the map.
Dire's bottom tower has
That is really bad. Suddenly they're in a really tough position. He's got to take the long walk on back. Ember
No fort
Spirit
as well.
not there at all. Exorcism coming out now, and Dream of Cell going to get the back out. But if they commit
this
too
is a
hard,
deep Will-O-Wisp.
That's not good.
if they commit too hard, they might end up getting picked off here. Ember's about to show up. Ben-Hur's already low HP. The chase forward, looking for the
nice
opening.
silence.
Scoot's there as well. They're all grouped together. Do they go in for the Chronosphere? Not going to look like they're going to go for it yet. But they've already taken the tower.
I feel they should back. They have no Exo, no Aghanim.
And Ember's back.
Yeah, this is fine. I think don't get greedy for the Rex.
They're TPing in. Looking for the opening.
Forev maybe a sacrifice.
Wow, Makoto just
sees
realized
Shadow
he was
Demon.
that. And they lose Forev. Will also lose Chu, but they did get the tier 3 tower.
4 bounties though.
Yeah?
But yeah, I feel like Forev just played a bit too aggressive. He had no ulti. No, Exo was running out. They could have just got the tower, backed away safely. And then just wait for everything to be up again.
Yeah, that fight could have been completely different if Makoto didn't have to evacuate because he initiated.
I just found it really weird to try and like
Yeah, for a tier
TP
2.
to defend that tier 2 tower in particular.
Yeah. Milan? Uh-oh.
Got greedy. Wanted to be efficient in the way he farms. But yeah. Could have played safe. 2 heroes were dead on his side. I feel like all these individual deaths by Milan's gonna slow down the game a bit.
We have Ags now on the Ben-Hur. Everybody's still super farmed on the Radiant, and like Milan definitely hurts to lose him every now and then. A decent chunk of gold is being split to the team, but he's still like above the Earthshaker right now.
Radiant's bottom tower is under
He's
attack.
doing good, but it would be better if he didn't die.
Flames will
Yeah.
spread thrice.
Dyer's smoked up.
Radiant getting together.
Dire are
Aegis
scanning.
gonna expire in 10 seconds. This would have been a nice smoke to pick out the gyrocopter, but he is with the other side. There's Sivsim on the other side of the map.
Still a good tower they can take though. Even if they can force a fight at tier 2. This is you're down 9k. And if you can make the enemy move around you, that's great.
Dire's
Trying to
top
buy
tower is under
some
attack.
time and space,
Radiant's bottom tower
but they're gonna
is
have
under
to
attack.
react to top.
Radiant structures are fortified.
Makoto in
Dire's
the
top
meantime.
tower is under
Go
attack.
back mid, try to push this out, having a good idea of where all my DR. Milan cuts the creep wave in the meantime. Might have seen the
Radiant's bottom tower
Faceless
is
Void
under
jump
attack.
forward bottom, which sort of signals that, yeah, he's got people behind him.
They don't want to force high ground.
Radiant's bottom tower has
Yeah,
fallen.
that's surprising.
Radiant's middle tower has fallen.
Okay. That's gonna give Void
Radiant's
some time for
middle
his
tower is
BKB.
under attack.
I wanna jump this flash. They have obs.
Good move back, just retreats. Makoto thinking about going up high ground here.
Oh, they got the vision.
Yeah. All right.
Radiant's bottom
8,000
tower
gold
is
lead
under
right now,
attack.
11 to 11. But you can take a look that this win probability is starting to trim down a little bit as Jinesbrus' lineup is slowing down a bit.
And they're giving Void a lot of time. Because, I mean, he built a Midas, so you got a great window where this Void can't do a whole heck of a lot. But now, he's got Maelstrom completed and 3k gold in the bank.
I think they're waiting. They want to wait for Gyros to get Satanic, but I don't think this is the play. Like now, Boom ID knows that they're severely lacking in catch, so they're just like splitting them up with Void being in one lane, Ember trying to be in one lane. If one of them gets caught, whatever, just keep pushing out the waves and buy time.
And Satanic's not even that huge of a spike for them, because Chronosphere doesn't care how much status resistance you have.
Like,
There is also going to be an Aghanims done on Earthshaker, likely close to it at least by the time the next fight comes around. Roche is going to be possible to respawn in 40 seconds. And there is going to be an Ags on Forev, probably.
I mean, that's gonna be good if he's able to. Can you pop your ulti while you're in Chrono?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so, I mean that's good. Keep his team alive, but I'm just worried that this double BKB pickup from Boom is gonna be enough to bring them back in the game.
Yeah. I mean, it's definitely true that Jinesbrus have like a ton of items and are in a really good position. But you're always leaving open that chance for the next set of items on Boom ID to be pretty strong. It's interesting. I've watched so many of these games where it just you can tell the team's just like, all right, well, we're gonna get these items and then we're gonna go for the push, and then like suddenly they lose a fight or something, and then the game's completely flipped on its head. You know what I mean?
Yep.
Especially in this region.
Like if you lose that fight with like hitting your item timing as hard as you can, it's really, really bad.
Radiant's
Death
middle
Prophet's
tower
almost got
is under
BKB.
attack.
It's a good pickup. She won't be too afraid of Earthshaker or not. They got double BKBs now. They want to go fight.
Void has his BKB finished also.
And it's interesting because you compare that, like right now, FBZ is only 500 gold away from his axe. But they're going to take this fight regardless.
Gets
and
blocked.
Jump on in. Milan hoping to make a difference, but it's not looking like it's going to happen. And this is going to be a dead ABBA. The timings fall apart. And it's a super short Roche.
Yep. 10 seconds.
Are they going to be aware of
Oh,
this?
and he buys out the full Aghanim, so he can't buy back.
I don't think Boom can do it that quickly though.
Yeah.
They have ways to scout out with the Shadow Demon. But yeah, I mean, I'm just getting worried that Jinesbrus team fight's gonna start like being behind compared to Boom, because they have Earthshaker and Faces Void.
What's DP got right now? She's almost got a BKB, and I think is gonna have it done here in a sec. Yeah. So that's pretty value. Greaves for Lesh. SC's working on the Aether Lens, and that Satanic is done as well.
I think I'd prefer if this DP would go for a Hex instead of a Eul's. They need like, if they can catch this, because Atos isn't good anymore. Like they need some way to lock down either Ember or Void, and if
Wait,
they can
what's not good anymore?
Atos.
Oh, okay.
The Atos on Milan.
And you know, this has kind of just been the story of Jinesbrus over and over again. Is like a couple of heroes out doing their own thing on the map and not really being together, and then potentially getting picked off afterwards. All right, chase down. This is bold. Kodo needs to back out.
He's happy.
Dude, he's trying to bait him in. Dude, the bait. Oh, the BKB is going to wear off and they're all going to be here? No, okay. Couldn't get silence time.
I feel like they should force, like, at least force a Glyph at top. They know Ember has no, or Roshan.
Yeah.
Like, Ember has no BKB. Boom doesn't really want to fight right now.
40 seconds away. Bottom lane's going to be pushed in by In Your Dream here. And just like that, Forev moves in.
Radiant's coming.
Radiant's bottom
Who's
tower
Radiant?
is under attack.
Did you say Radiant?
Yeah, no, Radiant.
Oh, Radiant.
Oh, yeah, sorry.
Radiant?
Ember Spirit Radiance, let's go.
I clicked on him and I was like, really?
Yeah, I
Damn,
did too.
super farmed.
Shadow Demon.
So easy for Dire to just keep catching people.
But that's the thing, right? Like, shouldn't they just be in there forcing Roche right now, like you're talking about?
I don't know. Like, they're very indecisive and they don't really know what they want to do.
BKB is back online for Makoto. Tough stuff right now this game.
Like,
Figuring out where they want to be.
I feel like if this Death Prophet goes Yules, the game's not gonna. It's gonna be really hard for them. Otherwise, they're just gonna be like dancing around. They have no real way to lock down, kill these heroes. Like, just give it an Exo.
You know what's interesting there is it looked like Ben-Hur walked into the pit to check to see if Roche was there, but they should have realized it because Milan's illusion was in there, right?
Yeah.
So it maybe something else about like not communicating fully.
Radiant's
Probably.
middle tower is under attack.
Not sure.
Yeah, I don't get the Euros purchase, so I'm definitely with you on that.
Like, they already have two defensive.
Yeah, she has a BKB already. So it's like the Purge isn't that useful. And then offensively, Scythe is infinitely better.
Dude, Dreamo Cell, he is so ready to jump in. They gotta be super careful.
He doesn't have the time walk cast range though, so he's gonna like jump short.
Silence, looking for the opening, jumping in. Makoto somewhat low. Dreamo Cell up on the high ground, still waiting. He's looking for his opening. This could be huge for him. Thinking about jumping in.
Still waiting.
They're moving in. FBZ is low.
He's dead. Purge. I like how the way they fight though.
Dude, what the hell? Dreamo Cell. That was weird.
They had like two fights around the area, so like they weren't sure where to Echo and where to Chrono. That's the way you fight against a Void and a Earthshaker.
Yeah.
Now it should be a free Roche unless Dreamer still has some big balls.
Oh, it's Makoto who had the big balls.
Middle tower is
Did he
under
get it?
attack.
No, he died.
Whoops. I was just not looking at all. Sorry, guys. That's my
okay.
bad.
I was looking at the Void too, and then when I looked at Roche, what?
I was looking
Ember.
at In Your Dream because he has 4,700 gold in the bank right now.
He's rich.
It's like, what's he gonna do? What's this guy doing?
Dagon.
Radiant's
Let's
top
go.
tower is under
The
attack.
Moonbox.
minus
Dire's bottom
travel
tower
Dagon.
has fallen.
Do you get spell amp on the Dagon?
That should
I
help.
think
Yeah,
you do.
you do.
You get spell amp and everything.
Dire's middle tower
Well, Dreamer
is
still has
under
the cast
attack.
walk. Cast range
Radiant's
time walk
top
talent
tower
now.
is under attack.
All right, danger, danger.
Is fallen.
I feel this should have happened like 10
Radiant
minutes ago.
structures are
Chemistry. They're moving in. Did he steal exorcism?
Radiant
No, still silence.
Still a pretty good spell though. Like, put in an Abaddon. I think you can go.
Yeah, you could silence him and then chrono.
Yeah. It'll still auto trigger though.
Right. No, just keep him silent so he can't save. He has
Oh.
no way to remove the debuff on himself.
That's a good point.
And I think he gets the upgraded version, right? So he gets like a spirit, a ghost hitting when he's silent.
Oh yeah. I don't know if that's linked to exorcism. I don't know. I'm curious. Let's see. Actually, don't know how that works. I feel like it would be linked to exorcism, so that way anytime you like fade bolt something, then you get ghosts that
Oh,
go
okay,
to it.
yeah. Then yeah, that probably works. You get like the passive buff because of
Right.
it.
The chase. Lift up.
Yeah, I can see a
Controlled.
ghost.
Pops the ulti. Rev. Gotta be careful. They've got the Will of the Wisp down now. Still silence. Makoto chasing. Gets the chains onto one. Chase for Crow. Not quite able to catch there onto the Death Prophet. And suddenly the Soul Catcher. Turnaround. Coming Makoto. BKB popped. Barely able to walk away. The Remnant is so slow. But he does escape Echo Slam just to try and run away. But it is too much damage coming out from Jinesbrus. FBZ tries to jump. The missile is going to connect. It should still be enough to keep him alive.
Guys, why are you going mid? You have no creep. Take your
Not
creep quick.
fight. Oh. Wait, Makoto. Oh, I thought they were.
Creeps are coming.
Yeah, in your dreams then kill the creep. Could have bought some time.
To a future of grief.
Cut off the next wave, but
That looked like almost a good fight for Boom, but then he chronoed his teammate.
Yeah.
and then the slam didn't connect on the. Or didn't stun the gyrocopter either.
Good to see some big plays from Rubik here. Already got one. Rev still has his ulti though. Another round of Split Earth connecting onto Gyrocopter. Makoto tries to bring him somewhat low. While Milan lifted. Doesn't have a way to get saved. Forev not close enough.
There's like, whatever, we can't kill this gyro, let's kill this Leshrac instead.
Why? Why, guys?
Buyback from Lesh.
Dyer's middle barracks.
Don't have Chrono for 60. Another round of cop out and
Now Forbes probably gonna die because like they didn't want to get one rack.
chase forward. Trimacell pops the BKB, gonna punch into him. He's dead. And well, you said it, they are gonna lose more than just a few. Now the Death Prophet tries to turn and fight. Exorcism still a long duration left though. That's gonna force FBZ back afterwards. Does have an ability to break this TP.
Oh.
Came in too late.
And In Your Dream got the Aghanim's Demonic Purge.
Oh, this is a dieback.
Like I don't get what Milan's doing. Like, just get the racks normally, and then you can move the top together.
Well, they got the racks, but that really cost them.
And that was with no Chrono and Echo.
How did they win that fight?
And with an Aegis.
What?
Because Milan is being Dora the Explorer.
Dire
Push or
are
no
slain.
pushing.
Yeah, it was a little strange.
Radiant's
No, it's
middle
just-
tower
you
is
don't need to
under
take
attack.
these unnecessary things. You know, you don't have to do extra moves. Keep it simple.
4 bounty runes go the way of Dire.
That's a big swing.
Dude,
1k net worth
That's like an
advantage now.
almost 10k swing.
Yeah.
They got 2 sets of racks, right? And in that time, it has now been like a 10,000 experienced earn difference. Gold is like shooting towards, I don't know, I mean now it's basically even.
And In Your Dream is Edict
Radiant's
stolen.
middle tower is under
So they're
attack.
going to destroy these towers.
Dude,
Radiant's middle
this is
tower
real bad. No Relesh for 25 seconds. What can they do in that time?
And they have no Aegis, so Gyro's gonna be scared to be standing in front.
Oh.
Oh God, the
chrono.
chrono! No save for you boys! And the chase down coming as they have Gyrocopter. BKB was not popped there, and they're going to decide to back out after the buyback comes.
This is good. It's how you're supposed to like slowly get back in the game. Boom idea, they're doing the right thing.
All the right moves.
Yeah, the Death Prophet, or the Leshrac was respawning soon enough that it wasn't worth trying to slow siege it. Just gotta get a hit and run tactic and force out a buyback from the Shadow Demon. And now 4 Radiant buybacks are unavailable. And only Caudle has had to buy back for Dire.
And like, you look at this situation right now. Top net worth is the Faceless Void. You've got this Ember who's finished off his Aghanim Scepter. Doesn't have the level 25 talent yet, which obviously makes a huge difference.
Are they gonna try to go mid to top?
He should have like waited and see if he needed to buy his a refresher.
Oh, this is big though. This is really big. If they could pop Exorcism here and just take the tower, you need to come and deal with this at this point. And they stole Exorcism. Oh, that's not good. And
Wait,
they're
what did he
thinking
go
about
towards?
chasing in here. Got to be careful. Silence has the BKB available if he wants to use it. Jumps away afterwards. Exorcism on Exorcism action.
Oh my god, he's destroying Milan.
Dude, he is getting completely eviscerated. And now trying to find more in your dream. All these
Oh my god,
ghosts
Radiant
coming
is so
after him.
spread out.
But the thing is that they're still getting the objectives.
They didn't even use his exorcism.
Yeah, Exorcism has not actually been used on anything. And the follow-up there, they have one more Rax left. If they can get it,
They
it's
just wanna
Mega
get
Creeps. But are they going to lose everybody for it? Chase coming through, and Forev the ulti doing a lot to keep the rest of Jinesbrus alive. But the silence is now there onto the gyrocopter. They don't
the
hit on the
Bloodthorn.
stun. They have another round of chase here as they
Oh,
come
the chains.
forward. Chase forward, can't quite break the TP of the DP.
He's got buyback.
Ben-Hur
Take him
is
down regardless.
2 Rage Boss with between Butterfly and Satanic.
Oh, that's so risky what they're doing. But it paid off. Yeah, they're very split. I don't know why the supports are so far away from the cores. They just capitalized on it.
I thought that maybe In Your Dream would have kept Exorcism.
But it's one of the spells you just want to press right away. When you get it, you just like, let's go!
Well, I mean, like, instead of stealing a different spell in the fight.
Oh, yeah, but you've got Aghanim.
Yeah,
You want to
it's
just
a-
keep like swapping it out.
Yeah. Faceless Void has the Bloodthorn done.
Boom ID's heroes aren't the best in pushing up mega creeps.
I guess that's a good reason to take Shadow Poison then for In Your Dream.
Yeah, he can push out one lane. Do they have a Vlad's? They need a Vlad's. Vlad's is like the best item to get when you're up against a mega creep.
I mean, is this it's starting to feel like each fight Boom ID is winning it, but they're up against Megas now. Like, how big of a deal is this? Can
Yeah.
they make a comeback still, you think?
They can, but it's like it's from Jinesbrus' mistake, you know? Like
Yeah, right now Death Prophet and Gyro have buyback available, so unless if Gyro and Death Prophet are both unavailable without buyback, then it's really difficult for them to lose the game.
and Roche just spawned, so I mean they should just get Roche, wait for they have everything up, so just do Roche and end the game. Because they don't have to worry about
Nice.
creep waves, it's just auto push.
So who should get the Ags? I guess, is it Lesh or?
I think
I guess
Ab-
Shadow Demon maybe.
Lesh Axe is
Are
really
scanning.
garbage.
Yeah, I like Shadow Demon. Being able to break time lock.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
I forgot that its Wall Pulse Nova is active. That's when you get the lightning.
And
Oh,
it
it's
doesn't bounce.
wild?
It's only while Pulse Nova is
yeah,
active.
and it's a single lightning bolt. It's not a bouncing lightning
Like, at
bolt.
least make it bounce.
Yeah, I know.
Invisibility.
That's terrible.
I thought it was just like, it was like the old Razor where it just hits like
Oh yeah.
a random.
No, it's not.
It has to be while it's on.
Yep.
That's way worse.
I know. It's garbage.
All right, Blink Dagger range.
Double damage.
I mean, they're coming to contest this, but you got a creep coming in Megas. Wrap around, Milan. Ooh, staying steady. It's a DD for the Faceless Void, though.
Ember has a remnant, so he can come back to the top of the pit.
Guys, you have mega creeps. What are these guys so scared of? Like,
Maybe thinking about jumping in here in a second. Masil. He's got that DD rune. They're not going to go for it. See to pop this BKB in a second here. Fissure connects onto Milan, and Boom are going to back.
who got the Aghanim?
Gyro has the blessing in his inventory. He's handing it to Shadow Demon, and it's going to get absorbed now. So, triple charge, breaking, demonic purge.
Probably Earthshaker and Makoto are the two, yeah?
Yeah, that's. Rubik.
Huh?
Just
No
just
arcane
think-
supremacy
just
for
think
you.
of everyone with passive. Rubik linked in. They just have to make sure that they don't stick with the creeps. Like, spread out. Don't let them get a good echo off.
And her taking some chip damage there. Silence now. Lift up afterwards. Gets hit again. Split Earth out.
He's so tanky.
Needs to satanic the creep. Don't let
FBC.
these. Don't burn the. Maybe don't need.
Yeah.
Lifesteal.
Freaking passive with Vlad's alone and the base satanic.
Yeah, it's pretty silly.
Exo, bro. Exo silent.
They're just going in.
What are you waiting for?
They're playing very safe. They know that this is tournament life potentially for them. And they're hoping to
Qualifier,
make it
guys.
happen.
It's just qualifier.
All right, Makoto.
Oh,
Zipping, zooping, BKB out, but he got broken. So he's got to be careful.
So,
Now Forev ulti also popped.
he's gonna die.
oh, Gyro's all alone.
Mikoto's dead.
Makoto? Is he Gonzo? He's got buyback though.
This Gyro is soloing the void while being half put to sleep.
And the,
God,
does the Aghanims hit him?
Yeah.
So much damage.
Aghanims is just peppering away.
Alon yet again just in no man's land. He gets brought down. Echo!
Oh!
Holy Toledo! That's a lot of damage. And Slam Jam round 2 jumps in, finding their man. Although now Gyrocopter's back, and what are you going to do against this dude? He has Satanic back up in 2 seconds, jumps through the missile though.
With cheese also.
Still trying to stay alive. Can they fully control him out?
Jeez.
The Abba ulti though, he's already back up to full HP. Abba ulti too good, and Boom ID in too much trouble.
It's over.
Don't call it a comeback. Can't do it. Not enough. Trying to steal everything. But they don't have the damage. Well played, called. Give them a GG in just a moment. Those two wonderful worlds that we all would love to hear.
GG.
Because it's going to be a 1-1 finish in our first series of the day.
Jinesbrus wins their first game.
That's actually pretty big. That's pretty big for them.
Yeah.
Like, if they can somehow win like their next series 2-0, you know, it could be a tiebreaker.
You cut off the music.
I know, I did.
Well, shout outs to them. Thank you. I appreciated that. You got to get it back sometimes. Damn. Well, they did it to him. Well played by Jinesbrus as they end off the series 1-1 apiece. Next up, we got another solid one that I'm excited about. Fnatic versus SGD. Initial thoughts before we go to a break?
Everyone matters now.
Yeah, it's true. Fnatic are second place right now because they split the series against Boom ID, and they 2-0'd Jinesbrus, so we'll see how they fare against SGD.
Okay.
Yeah. If SGD can somehow play like how they played against Boom, I think this game is going to be close. If not, probably Fnatic's going to win it pretty easy.
Okay. Can dig it. Well, ladies and gents, we'll be back in just a few minutes with our next series. Stay tuned. More coming out from the DPC qualifiers. What's the name of the the subtitle of the event? I can't remember.
MDL Chengdu Major,
Yeah, but the BTS one specifically. Why am I terrible at this?
the King's Cup quest for the qualifiers.
That's the one. King's Cup Quest for the qualifiers. We'll be back, everybody. See you guys in a few.